exhibition games, you guys only got 10 practices in, just what were the goals, if there were specific things, and just kind of like anything in particular looked at and went, yeah, I like that?
Yeah, I thought the biggest thing for us was we just wanted to make sure we did in the game day, even though it's an exhibition game, of what we've been talking about and what's important to us. So I thought we did a really good job sharing the ball and stuff. We didn't shoot it great tonight, but I thought our ball movement and unselfishness was really good. And, I thought after the first 5-6 minutes when we settled in defensively, our defense was, kind of what we expected it to be as well. We were a little excited early and on both sides of the ball and anxious and things, but that's to be expected, and it was good. It was good first outing for us to get out, play together. Ultimately, though, I love the fact that I've seen all the unselfishness in practice for these last 8 weeks, and to have it show up in front of people, that's a big deal. That's important, and they did a nice job with that.
Yeah, no one seemed to stand out, only because everybody was standing out together tonight, as you talked about, sharing the ball, and also getting down the floor in a hurry. Everybody, every time that ball was cleared, everybody was down the floor and looking for the ball coming their way.
Yeah, I thought our transition game was pretty good. I thought we were pretty consistent with it. Again, we missed some opportunities tonight that we'll take every night, and you're going to have that some nights in basketball, but we want to continue to play aggressively, put the pressure on defenses to have to get back. And I thought, the entire game, our whole roster, up and down, I thought did a really good job of playing to that, up-tempo transition type of game.
I'm just curious, Enright and Tayton started together. Anything to that, or was that just, hey, this is what we're going to do tonight?
It's early August, but that's certainly a lineup we're comfortable with, and we'll see, what that means after, September, October, before we get to. There's a lot of things that can happen between now and then. So, like I've told the guys, like it's these lineups today mean nothing compared to what these next couple months are still left to unfold. So, those positions and playing time is going to continue to be fought for, and we want that. We want that competition in practice.
I don't want to put anything too much on one possession, but there's a possession where it looks like Connor passes up a fairly easy layup for an open three. I know you guys aren't going to just shoot threes for fun, but is that maybe indicative of an offense that is going to always be looking for that spacing?
I'd rather him take the layup, but I think it says a lot about his unselfishness. But those are the ones we'd like him to just go ahead and finish that one up. But again, I just like the fact that that's the way he thinks. He thinks unselfishly, all the time, and he's all about winning and that extra play. And that was just a good example of it. Even though we preferred to take the two.
I'm just curious. Obviously, not putting too much into exhibition game at all yet, but is Trent Sisley seriously in the running for legit minutes?
Yeah, Trent's done a really good job this summer. He's like a lot of freshmen. You come in, you got a lot to learn, a lot to grow into. But I think his adjustment to college basketball has been really good, and he's done a nice job of continuing to grow and get better and better. And I think that's something that he's going to continue to do. He puts a lot of time and work into it, and what you saw today has been kind of a product of all the work he's put in this summer.
How much can it help a young player like him have an outing like that when you have 20 minutes like that?
Yeah, now you set the bar pretty high. Expectations are get set really up there. No, it was good. I mean, I think anytime you're a young player and you can have success early, it's always good for your confidence to know, hey, I've been doing some things in practice, I've been working hard, and then you get rewarded for it in the game. I think that's that's always a good thing.
Another person,
Tate didn't come in with a reputation as a shooter, but when I've seen him so far, he makes shots. Like, what's your read on his game as a shooter?
Yeah, Tayton's put a lot of time into his three-point shot this summer, and in a live play, he shot a great percentage. And we chart all of our 5-on-5 live stuff in the summertime, and he's done a great job of developing that game, and he's very confident with it right now. So I think that's going to be a piece he has added to his game because of the work he's put into it.
Another, I guess, just a quick personal question. But Jason, we didn't see him in the open practice. He's not here. Just kind of what's his status, Jason Drake?
Yeah, he's dealing with a lower body injury right now, and so we'll have more of an update on that as we go forward here. I kind of like the fact that he struggled shooting in an exhibition game because he doesn't struggle very often. So this is a good one to get out of the way. He's one of those guys that I don't care if he goes 2 for 20 because that means he's going to go 18 for 20 some night. He's that good of a shooter. He had a tough night. And then with the trip and everything, the excursions, all that there's a lot that goes into these games that aren't ideal, for playing a regular season game. You treat it a lot differently. So, he's not going to have very many of those nights.
I want to say Alexa arrived like last Wednesday, and then he's playing tonight. How has his last week been, and just kind of, his whole process trying to acclimate? It's rapid, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's in a tough spot. But we thought it was really important to get him here, get him in a few of our practices that we were allowed to have, and to get him out on the game floor. Obviously he doesn't know a lot of the stuff and terminologies and things, but it's a way to speed up kind of that process for us. And I thought he did a really nice job out there. I thought he did some good things.